What's up, folks? How y'all doing tonight? It is a late fucking video, and we're not going to be doing the usual stuff. This isn't going to be anything of political importance. I think I know what type of content I'm going to be doing for 24. I have a whole array of goals that I'd like to do this year. And I think we're going to start off, I think we're kind of starting off by accident, to be quite honest. So just want to say, I realize my eyes, this one is a little bit pink. I'm fucking tired. I've been up for at least 16 hours. I gotta get up in 7. I haven't stopped at all today. So if I look a little blasé, if I don't look so sexy, that's because your girl here is fucking tired. I'm human. I get tired. Anyways, so Christmas came later for me. I finally got to ungifting my Xmas presents from the BF. We live very busy lives that I'm opening up my Christmas gifts in the new year. How fascinating. Story of my life. Everything is always later. I'm a late bloomer in that way. Anyways, so I wanted to just show you guys some interesting American paraphernalia that I think this might be kind of the start of my collection. And that's one of the goals I'm going to do. I have quite a few goals I'd like to achieve this year in 24. And one of them has to do with the start of an Oddities collection. Now, I realize that the Oddities aspect of the collection just might be a little bit more expensive because some of the things that I want are usually sold out very quickly. And they're fucking expensive. You know, human remains are like this. I can't get over that necromancer mask. Like at what? Thousands. It's in the thousands, okay? My fucking guns combined would have just made that amount. So forget it, you know. Gotta start off small, but I really want to put some emphasis on the Oddities collection. Like the oddities in the collection, but I can tell you right now, it might just be an eclectic thing, and I mean, to some people, it may not be worth anything, so I'm starting off small, kind of, right now. So, American paraphernalia, that's what we're going to be doing, and there's going to be some sentimental value. I will show you. I probably own more American shit than some ass, in Canada, no less, than some dude bro out in New York fucking City. Okay, so these are gifts that the BF gave me, and they're cute, and this is a genuine thing. You know, like you guys that have stuck around my channel will know that I would describe myself as an Americanized Canadian, and don't be shocked why. You know, I follow American politics, not through and through, but I get the gist of it. Kind of hard to ignore it when you are your northerly ally. Anyways, we'll start off with this one here. Everything that he's bought is actually from Proud Patriots. So I didn't really think to get anything, but this is actually a genuine legal Tinder US bill. Okay, so the thing is, this was actually changed. So we'll just start with this. Actually, maybe I should just take it out. I gotta be careful though, because there's like fucking plastic. I gotta take it out. So this is an actual $2 bill. Okay, so actual $2 bill, and I'm definitely not gonna spend it. But the art on this is very fucking beautiful. Of course, it has the description about a well-regulated militia, Second Amendment. Now, of course, you also have the explanation here and everything, and I think the certificate of authenticity. So, yeah, I really like that a lot. This is like the art design. Again, apologies for the fucking for the glare, but there's nothing I can do about it. So that's actually quite nice. Then there's this one here. Again, still has to do with the 2A. Still legal Tinder. So again, letter of authenticity, galore. Again, when it comes to the Second Amendment. So as you guys can see, I think that's AR-15 or AK-47, whatever. I'm too tired to even guess right now. And then you got your handgun. This is like more modern. I don't know if this is even going to be worth anything in the fucking future, to be honest, with the way shit's going. But a nice modern take on the 2A. And there's actually a little something. Actually, I really like this before I get to the other thing. It may not be like much, but I'm surprised like they didn't ban, because this is Canada. Canada's run by pussies, full of pussies and shit like that. I don't even know what's going on with, we're gonna ban Fox News. Did they succeed in that? I haven't heard anything, but you'd think they'd want to ban this kind of shit, because at what point is it going to be considered hate speech or a hate crime to own some of these things? Because the ideals are very controversial for being on the far right. A friend of mine gave me this. I think he found this in the thrift shop. And when he was decluttering, he had a slew of books that he was giving away. And he gave me this. So, Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. Again, apologies for the glare there. See? So I don't know if I'll put this in my Oddities collection too, but, just putting it all together with the American paraphernalia. So it's nice to have this. Surprised, are they ever going to ban this? Is this going to be considered far right for even owning? We don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised, As I stated, I probably have, more American paraphernalia in Canada than, let's say, some schmuck out of New York City. Once upon a time, Americans were very proud they would have their flag so proudly displayed on their lawns and everything, or the fucking flagpole. I don't have a flagpole, but I do have that just hanging out, so I could have done the yellow, but I'm not going to. I was thinking of pirates when I thought that. Okay, pretty cool. Now this one, everything's like a $2 bill. I don't know why, but then I also have this regular one, but there's a little story that comes along with it, which is why I kept it. I'm not going to spend it, but I'm no longer working at this the minimum wage slave job. I'm out of there. I'm officially out. It's been a few months. And I was in the food retail business. Now, of course, you're serving clients. You get to see everyone's true colors and how people are when it comes to their fucking food. It's very telling. Human nature is very telling when you hang around food. Then we get clients from all over the place. We've gotten people who used to live in Montreal, who would live in Chicago, who would live in New York, who would live in fucking Tirana. We've gotten people from Tirana that are not white, put it to you that way. We've gotten, and it's very easy to tell. You're not white and your English is pretty fucking clear. But we're not talking New England accents here. But we've also had Americans come up. Of course, from the New England states. Jersey, New York, especially New York. The Greeks, whatever's left of the Greek population out there, especially Chicago. Maine, New Hampshire. Vermont, rare, but we've gotten Americans, because our Canadian food, or just the shit up here, is much more tasty than the New England states, also compared to fucking Tirana. Hate to burst your bubble, but I am going to side with Montreal on this, especially when it comes to our food. So there was this couple that I was serving, and years go by and you don't remember everybody, but you have some impression that you've met them before. And I remember that these guys were coming up from, I think it was New Hampshire. And, they remember me, and I just didn't remember them a whole 100% until I started talking to them. And, you know, I was asking them how life is out in New Hampshire because of the pandemic, have things changed, and, just catching up. And this guy ended up giving me this. It's in pretty good condition, but I folded it, so I mean it's not as it's a little bit messy now. He gave me this because he was telling me a story. Now I don't know if the story is true or not, but he was telling me that he had a friend who was a firefighter during 9/11. He gave this to him, and he was passing it on to me. And the thing was, you give this to somebody that you like as a token of like luck or some shit. And I was touched by that. I'm a stranger. I've only served you like a couple of times, but it's just like that interesting camaraderie with some people you have a connection with, especially with the Americans. Like I just jive pretty well with the Americans for some fucking reason. It's just that familiarity. It's like sharing of those values, whether you're out in New Hampshire, New York State, it's, now that I'm starting to meet other people as of recently. But, I had mentioned, the few times I've been to the New England states. Oh, I was in Vermont and went to Burlington. Hey, I heard of this place called Rutland. How do you know about Rutland? I wasn't gonna tell them I watched Sticks. I don't remember what lie I came up with. It's like, yeah, I watched this guy who's from Sticks Hexenhammer 666. I wasn't gonna say that, but that's all I know about it because of him and whatever. So he was surprised I knew about Rutland and everything. So yeah, that was kind of fun, and it's a sentimental thing. There's a story behind it. But I just. The moral of the story is I just get along well with Americans, more or less. Canadians, depends. Quebecers, depends. Quebecers are an interesting breed over here. So I think we're starting off very well with a little bit of the collection. So we have some very fun paraphernalia that has to do with the Second Amendment, some controversial and unwelcomed ideas that we are having up here in Quebec. That's not a good thing. How soon will these things be banned? No one's thought of that. Don't take that idea. It's a very bad one. But anyways, that's it. Just wanted to show y'all what it is I got. Peace out.